Is it possible to revive cryopreserved people? The answer is promising, but don't hop in your freezer just yet. Hi, my name is Eric, and this is Timeskipper. Today, we'll be discussing the revival of cryonically preserved people. Science has made incredible strides in the field of cryonics since its inception in the middle of the 20th century. From revival of cells and tissues to the incorporation of nanotechnology, advancements once thought to be science fiction are now part of cryonics history. So, while some uncertainties remain about cryonic preservation, there's reason to hope. Where do we stand today? Pop rock and leg warmers aren't the only scientific achievements to come from the 80s. Since 1983, scientists have been performing successful freezing, storing, and thawing operations with cryopreserved embryos and eggs. It's actually thanks to cryonic technology that so many healthy in vitro fertilizations today can be performed. What has made these operations possible? One of the biggest turning points in the field of cryonics came from the invention of cryoprotective agents, or CPAs. CPAs help to prevent harmful ice crystal formation, which is marked as one of the biggest barriers to cryopreservation. As scientists work to make this technology even more effective and sophisticated, new opportunities for cryopreservation have become reachable, like full organ revival. Organ revival in mammals. We've already seen the successful revival of individual cells and tissues. So naturally, the next step for cryonicists has been the preservation of entire organs. In true Frankenstein spirit, many experiments in pursuit of this goal involve the human brain. One technique used today covers the brain with a disinfectant known as glutaraldehyde, which helps to chemically fix the brain during the vitrification process. Not surprisingly, pouring the disinfectant on the brain can be harmful. But nanorobot technology may soon be able to counteract cell damage from this glutaraldehyde treatment and make the procedure viable. Even more progress has been made with animal organs. In 2005, researchers revived a rabbit kidney that had been vitrified at -135°C and then successfully transplanted the organ into a living rabbit. Another lab team based out of California has also shown evidence that slices of rat and rabbit brain can be vitrified and thawed while sustaining neural responses. Anyone watching with student loans want to volunteer for a human trial? Whole body animal experiments. So has anyone tried to go bigger than revival of tissues and organs? Yes, they have. Have they been successful? Not yet. No whole mammal has been cryopreserved and successfully revived to date. But researchers are getting closer with every trial. A few scientists have been able to vitrify dogs and monkeys to non-cryogenic temperatures, or temperatures not quite below 0°C. They did this by replacing animals' blood with a protective solution, which allowed them to then rewarm the animals and revive them safely. Another team claims to have cooled baboons to 1°C before successfully reviving them, thanks to a product made by their company known as Hextend. What is Hextend? Some call it a blood volume expander. Others might call it a magical zombie serum. Essentially, Hextend can maintain blood pressure and chemistry even after extensive blood loss, which helps to keep animals alive as their blood is drained during the vitrification process. Are there exciting projects in progress now? Cryonic experiments are only heating up. Emerging opportunities with 3D bioprinting, stem cell tissue regeneration, and even magnetic heating of nanoparticles may promise a pathway to successful preservation and revival of the human brain. Hello again, James here in Bedford. As mentioned earlier, advancements with nanorobots may provide an opportunity to combat tissue damage caused by certain vitrification processes. Teams of cryonicists continue to prove the success of cryonic preservation and revival in non-mammal species, including nematode worms. Will cryonic preservation and revival ever be possible for humans? Even the scientific community has its divides between optimists and pessimists on the topic of cryonic preservation. But if you're leaning towards skepticism, consider this. Before the 1950s, the scientific community didn't believe in cardiopulmonary resuscitation. That's right, CPR. Now, CPR techniques are used every day to bring thousands of people considered technically dead back to life. It might be a leap away from cryonic revival, but it still makes you wonder, How much more dangerous was eating chicken wings in 1949 without CPR? And also, could tomorrow bring the breakthrough that makes cryonic revival an everyday practice? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. As always, if you enjoyed this cryonics lesson and would like to stay updated, please click on the links below to like and subscribe. Once again, this is Eric from Timeskipper. We'll see you next time.